Hey there, welcome to my channel. If you are ready to transform your life and embrace the balance between light and dark, then you have come to the right place. In today's video, we are diving into chapter 1 of my book, What If? I Am Never Alone. You will learn how the forces of light and dark symbolize balance, harmony, and new beginnings, and how these concepts can bring clarity and insight into your own life. But that is not all. Along the way, you will gain transformational behaviors like empathy, trust, flexibility, awareness, and so much more. So, if you are ready to start this journey of personal growth, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let us take the first step toward unlocking the power of change together. You do not want to miss what is coming next. Let us get started. Chapter 1. Day 1. Balance, light, and dark. As I sit by the window, watching the first light of dawn gently push away the darkness, I am reminded of the profound balance between light and dark. It is a dance that happens daily, often unnoticed, yet shapes our existence. Have you ever paused to appreciate the beauty of this transition? It is in these quiet moments that I find clarity and inspiration, and I invite you to join me in this reflection. Light represents so much more than just the absence of darkness. For me, light is clarity. It is that sudden moment of understanding when everything clicks into place. Do you know what I mean? Those aha moments when confusion dissolves and a clear path forward appears. Light brings knowledge, revealing truths that were once hidden in the shadows. It is like when you finally figure out a problem that has been nagging at you, and everything makes sense. But light is not just about clarity, it is about life and positivity too. Think about how a sunny day lifts your spirits, or how a bright open space can make you feel more alive and motivated. Light encourages growth and action. It is that surge of energy you feel when you wake up to a beautiful sunny morning, ready to take on the world. And then there is dark. At first glance, the dark might seem like something to be avoided, scary, unknown, filled with shadows, but I have learned to see it differently. Dark is a mystery. It is the realm of potential, where anything is possible. It is like the blank page before you start writing, full of endless possibilities. The quiet night allows for rest and introspection, giving us space to renew and regenerate. Have you ever sat outside on a starless night, feeling the embrace of the darkness around you? There is a comforting stillness to it, a reminder that it is okay to pause and reflect. Dark holds the potential for new beginnings, just as seeds sprout in the unseen soil before breaking through to the light. As I ponder the balance between light and dark, I am reminded of the ancient concept of yin and yang. Each contains a seed of the other, symbolizing their interconnectedness. This duality and unity speak to me deeply. It is a reminder that balance is not about choosing one over the other, but about embracing both. It is about understanding that light and dark create a complete, harmonious whole. This balance is everywhere if only we take the time to notice. It is in the sunrise and sunset, the ebb and flow of tides, the rhythm of our breath. It is in the way we navigate our days, balancing work and rest, activity and reflection. When we embrace light and dark, we find a deeper sense of peace and stability. So how do we bring this balance into our lives? It starts with perception. Everything works for good if only we can perceive the good in everything. It is about finding the light in moments of darkness and appreciating the stillness that dark provides. It is about creating a harmonious existence where both elements are valued and celebrated. As you continue reading this chapter, I encourage you to reflect on your own experiences with light and dark. Think about the moments of clarity and mystery in your life, the times of action and rest. How have these shaped you? How can you embrace both to create a balanced, harmonious life? Let us explore this journey together, finding the delicate balance that brings harmony and peace to our lives. It was a few years ago, during one of the most challenging periods of my life, that I truly understood the balance between light and dark. I was at a crossroads, feeling overwhelmed by uncertainty and fear. My career was in flux, personal relationships were strained, and I felt adrift in a sea of doubt. Have you ever been there? That place where everything feels so uncertain, and the future is a murky unknown? One evening, feeling particularly lost, I decided to take a walk. The sun had just set, and the twilight was giving way to night. As I walked, the darkness enveloped me, and I felt an eerie sense of calm. The noise of the day faded away, leaving me alone with my thoughts. I found myself at a small park, its paths dimly lit by a few scattered streetlights. I sat down on a bench, the weight of my worries pressing down on me. As I sat there, I noticed something magical. The park, now bathed in shadows, began to transform. My eyes adjusted to the darkness, and I started to see things I had not noticed before. The gentle rustling of leaves, the subtle movement of nocturnal creatures, and the soft glow of fireflies dancing in the air. The darkness, which had initially seemed so daunting, began to reveal its kind of beauty. It was in that moment that I realized the power of embracing the dark. I understood that the darkness was not something to be feared, but a space for rest and introspection. It allowed me to see things in a new light, to appreciate the subtle nuances that I had overlooked on the bright, busy days. The dark gave me the quiet I needed to reflect and rejuvenate. As the night wore on, the sky began to lighten, and the first hints of dawn appeared on the horizon. I watched as the world slowly came back to life, the light creeping in and pushing away the shadows. That transition was breathtaking, a reminder that after the darkest nights come the most beautiful mornings. The light brought clarity and hope, illuminating the path ahead. In the quiet stillness of that dawn, I felt a profound sense of balance. The darkness had given me the space to rest and reflect, while the light brought renewed energy and clarity. It was a perfect harmony, a reminder that both elements are essential in our lives. That night taught me an invaluable lesson about balance. It is not about avoiding the dark or only seeking the light. It is about embracing both and understanding that each has its place and purpose. The dark allows us to pause, to delve into introspection and rest. The light encourages us to grow, to act, and to move forward with clarity and purpose. When I look back on that night, I see it as a turning point. It was the moment I learned to find peace and balance and to appreciate the interplay of light and dark in my life. It is a lesson that continues to guide me, reminding me to embrace both the clarity and the mystery, the action and the rest. I share this story with you because we all have moments when we feel overwhelmed by the dark. But remember, just as the night gives way to dawn, our darkest times can lead to moments of profound clarity and growth. Embrace the balance, and you will find the harmony that brings peace and fulfillment to your life. As you reflect on this story, think about your own experiences with light and dark. How have they shaped you? How can you embrace both to create a balanced, harmonious life? Let us continue this journey together, finding the delicate balance that brings harmony and peace to our lives. After that pivotal night in the park, I began to actively seek out the balance between light and dark in my everyday life. I found that by tuning into these elements, I could navigate the highs and lows with greater ease. One particular morning stands out in my memory, a perfect example of how embracing both light and dark can bring clarity and peace. I woke up before dawn, feeling the familiar stirrings of anxiety. It was one of those days where everything seemed overwhelming before it even began. Instead of letting the feeling take over, I decided to step outside and greet the day early. Wrapping myself in a cozy sweater, I stepped out onto my back garden and took a deep breath of the cool pre-dawn air. The world was still cloaked in darkness, but there was a serene quietness that felt almost sacred. I sat down and closed my eyes, letting the darkness envelop me. In that moment of stillness, I allowed myself to feel the weight of my worries without judgment. The dark felt like a comforting blanket, giving me space to acknowledge my fears and uncertainties. It was as if the night was telling me, "It is okay to feel this way. You are not alone." As I sat there, I began to notice the subtle changes in the air. A gentle breeze stirred, and the first birds began to sing their morning songs. Slowly, the sky started to lighten. The deep blues turned into soft purples and pinks, and the first rays of sunlight peeked over the horizon. It was a gradual, almost imperceptible shift, but it brought with it a sense of renewal. The light of dawn brought with it a wave of clarity and calm. The problems that had seemed so insurmountable in the dark now appeared more manageable. I could see a way forward, step by step. The light did not magically solve everything, but it illuminated a path, giving me the direction and energy I needed to move forward. In those precious moments of transition from night to day, I felt the perfect balance of light and dark. The darkness had given me space to feel, to rest, and to reflect, while the light provided the clarity and energy to act. It was a beautiful reminder that both elements are essential. I want you to try this. Next time you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to sit in the dark. Allow yourself to feel whatever comes up without trying to fix it immediately. Embrace the stillness and the mystery of the night. Then, as the light begins to seep in, notice how it gently shifts your perspective, bringing clarity and a sense of direction. It is a powerful practice that has helped me find balance time and time again. Remember, balance is not about eliminating darkness or only seeking the light. It is about understanding and appreciating the value of both. The dark allows us to rest and reflect, while the light energizes us and brings clarity. Together, they create a harmonious whole, guiding us through life's challenges and triumphs. As we continue this journey through the balance of light and dark, reflect on how you can bring this balance into your daily life. How can you create moments of stillness and reflection? How can you harness the energy and clarity of the light? Embrace both, and you will find a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. Let us keep exploring this delicate balance together, finding the harmony. Tea time exercise. Thoughts, emotions, and action. Now, I invite you to join me in a 10-minute visualization and centering exercise to explore the balance between light and dark in our lives. Find a comfortable spot where you can sit or lie down, away from distractions. Close your eyes and take a deep breath, letting go of any tension or stress. As you settle into a relaxed position, imagine yourself in a serene, natural setting. You are standing on the edge of a lush forest, surrounded by tall trees and the gentle sounds of nature. Feel the earth beneath your feet, grounding you and connecting you to the world around you. Take another deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine the setting sun casting long shadows across the forest floor. Notice how the darkness begins to envelop the trees, creating a sense of calm and stillness. Embrace the darkness, allowing it to wrap around you like a warm blanket. Now, visualize a small clearing ahead of you, illuminated by a soft, glowing light. This light represents the balance between light and dark, clarity and mystery. As you step into the clearing, feel the warmth of the light washing over you, filling you with a sense of peace and tranquility. Take a moment to reflect on the balance between light and dark in your own life. Think about the times when you have felt overwhelmed by darkness, and the moments when clarity and light have guided you forward. Embrace both aspects of yourself, acknowledging the beauty and wisdom that each brings. Now, imagine yourself surrounded by a shimmering aura of light, radiating out from your heart center. This light represents your inner strength and resilience, shining brightly even in the darkest of times. Feel it expanding with each breath, filling the clearing with its warm, comforting glow. As you bask in the light, allow yourself to release any lingering fears or doubts. Let go of the need to control or fix everything, and instead surrender to the natural flow of life. Trust that, just like the cycle of day and night, you are always supported and guided on your journey. Take a few more deep breaths, soaking in the energy of the light and the stillness of the forest. Feel yourself becoming lighter and more buoyant, as if you are floating on a cloud of pure serenity. Allow this feeling to permeate every cell of your being, filling you with a deep sense of peace and contentment. Now, slowly bring your awareness back to your physical surroundings. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and gently open your eyes. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time to nurture your mind, body, and spirit. As you go about your day, carry with you the knowledge that you are a beautiful balance of light and dark, clarity and mystery. Embrace both aspects of yourself, knowing that they are essential parts of your journey towards transformation and self-discovery. Continue to cultivate this balance in your life, finding moments of stillness and reflection amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Trust in the wisdom of the natural world and allow yourself to be guided by the ever-present light within you. Thank you for joining me on this visualization and centering journey. May you carry the peace and tranquility you have found here with you wherever you go. If you have stayed with me till the end of Chapter 1, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your time and presence. Please leave a comment below to let me know you have made it through. Your thoughts mean the world to me. And hey, if you enjoyed this, do not forget to subscribe and click the like button. It helps my video reach a wider audience and allows more people to benefit from these insights. Now, if you are ready to become far more peaceful and deeply connected with your true self, beyond the false identities of depression, fear, low mood, and anxiety, you must stay committed to this journey. Victory is within your reach, but remember, the only things that can stand in your way are a lack of devotion, inconsistency, resistance to new thoughts, attachment to your visible past, and clinging to your old ways. If you are looking for guidance or support on this path, feel free to reach out to me for mentorship. I will link all the details in the description below. I genuinely want you to experience this transformation. Stay dedicated, keep growing, and I will see you in the next chapter.